The temptation to do the cliche getting out of bed with the alarm clock going off for a day in the life video was very real, but I won't put you guys through that. What's going on, guys? My name's David Tomic and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, firstly, thank you so much for joining me. On this channel, we talk about technology and architecture. Because right now in 2021, I'm a registered architect in the state of Western Australia. So every morning my day starts at 5:30 a.m. The alarm goes off, I get up, and within 10 to 15 minutes, I'm out the door going to the gym. The gym is only about 5 minutes away, so it is very conveniently located, which means I don't have to get up super early. My workout goes from anywhere from half an hour to 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour. Most of the times on Wednesdays, it is an hour because that is leg day for me. So the first hour of my day up until about 7 o'clock is spent working out. Personally, I believe I have a somewhat stressful job which requires a lot of my mental focus and a lot of capabilities. And then I have a whole bunch of workload pressure from my own personal businesses that gets me very stressed. So making sure that I work out keeps that stress load at bay and it releases those endorphins. It helps me really focus my energy throughout that day, and it makes sure that I'm always in check and ready to go. I'm usually at home and showered before 7 o'clock, ready to listen to the morning stock market podcast. I listen to the stock market podcast and get myself reacquainted with what has happened on the stock market overnight on the American exchange. I then simultaneously start to troll the stock market and see what's going up, what's going down, if any day trades are possible whatsoever, and if any long-term trades have become available. I also do this actually simultaneously while eating breakfast and getting ready for work. So because again, I live only 5 minutes away from my office, it is very close and very convenient. So therefore I don't have to leave the house any earlier than 7:50. Now this is where I put on my architect hat and I go to work as a business professional. My job is as a lead design architect at my firm, and I do a lot of design work as well as a lot of project management. So for me, a typical day will look anything like get to work just before 8 o'clock, go through my emails for about the first half an hour, reply to everybody that has been in contact with me overnight. I have a tendency to reply to all my emails during the day, so I try to filter out the inbox and not have hundreds of them waiting for me in the morning. Then it usually proceeds with a meeting or two till about 9, 10 o'clock. Sometimes it pushes through to 11, and then at that point in time, I get to do my work. So from 11 till about 1, I sit down, I do a lot of design or I do a lot of documentation, depending what the project is currently on at that time. Nonetheless, I'm sitting at my computer, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm not out and about, and then I may potentially have lunch, but most of the times I genuinely eat lunch at my desk and scoff it down in about 5 minutes because I just don't have the time in the day to be able to complete all of my tasks and have the hour lunch break that is allocated to me in my role. So if we push through 1 o'clock, the 5 minutes of the lunch break, we take on the 1:05 benchmark and we push through all the way till 5. This is usually either split 50-50. It's either split, again, sitting at the desk, sitting at the computer, designing, modeling, documenting, or it's split on site. So usually it's about 3 days out of my fortnight that is spent project managing. So I'm out on site for those 3 days. You can probably equate that out to just under half a day for an average day. Throughout my day, there's usually about 30 minutes to about an hour of phone calls or direct constant email messaging with consultants or clients. And then there's probably another half an hour on average per day with some client here or there. So overall, I think I get half the day to actually sit at my desk, document, design, half the day to actually go to meetings, answer phone calls, answer emails. So for me, it's a very broad variety of work on a day-to-day basis, but generally speaking, most of the time I am sitting at a desk at a computer. So if you're looking at becoming an architect, make sure that you're okay with sitting down at a desk all day, every day. I know it sounds a lot easier than it is, but genuinely your body gets quite fatigued and you're able to put on weight so quickly. So if you aren't exercising, it ends up snowballing there as well. Now, depending on the workload and the pressure at work, anywhere between October through to December, I'm usually there till about 7, 8 o'clock because the workload gets pretty intense, gets pretty hectic. Anywhere before August, so January through to August, October, I tend to finish about 5:30 and then come back home. I have dinner until about 6 o'clock, and that's where the architecture hat comes off and the entrepreneurial hat comes on. And by 6 o'clock, I'm back at this desk doing my own personal business. So I'm either making YouTube videos like this one for you guys, I'm checking out all my trades, how they went, how they're performing, I'm replying to my own personal business emails, or I'm fulfilling orders on another business. So for me, my day usually pushes out from that 6 all the way through till about the 8:30 p.m. mark, where I genuinely do try to shut off and close the computer down, because I know if I keep pushing beyond, I will not be able to make it through the next day and through that week. I'll always be lethargic, then I'll skip the gym, and then it'll just be a snowball effect of problems. So 8:30 will come around, I will turn off my computers, absolute latest, I'll push it to 8:45, I'll have a shower, and I'll try to be in bed by 9 p.m. I know this sounds like a very grandpa routine, but it is genuinely working for me, and it is working exceptionally well. So far I've been able to push out all my goals and reach everything that I've set out myself to do in 2020. I've pushed some even bigger goals for 2021, so I'm definitely going to be here every single weekend, as I already am, but it is genuinely how my day looks like. Every day spans from 5:30 to 9 p.m. and it's on repeat constantly. And that's it, guys. My day is genuinely from 5:30 till 9 p.m. every day, like clockwork. It is very important to me to keep hitting the same goals every single day to be able to achieve that bigger goal. I see it as progress. I see it as moving forward. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below, because it is February. You know it's 28 days, 28 videos. So again, smash that subscribe button, help me out, produce more content as always. And because it is February, I'll see you tomorrow.